Hey friends, what's up? Welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be testing out some more new affordable drugstore products that I've had sitting for a while and haven't gotten around to trying them for you guys. So as you guys can see, I already have my brows done and I'm all prepped and primed. The first thing I'm going to do is start off with the Magic Collection Rose Water Hydrating Mist. I have used this a few times and I really do like it. It does hydrate my skin. Then of course I just throw on a moisturizer, and then next up I go in with my number 7 Radiant Early Defiance Glowing Activating Serum. This stuff is the bomb, you guys. It says glowing, healthier looking skin in 1 week, boosts skin's defiance against pollutions and helps keep it looking young. Clinically proven to visibly reduce fine lines. So it says that it's suitable for sensitive skin, and I'm just telling you guys, Boots number 7 is amazing. There are some wonderful products, through their line. You got to try them out. You can find them at Walgreens. I'm just gonna put this all over my face. So I know I'm a little late on this review, but you guys know that Wet n Wild came out with these new eyeshadow palettes, these quads. They pretty much just revamped their old, the mini quads that they had. And I decided to get the Not a Basic Peach one. Okay, so 5 hours later, the way that Wet n Wild seals up their packaging is intense. So anyways, you get like the transition shades are bigger, and then you get some mattes and some shimmer shades. So of course I'm going to go in with this bottom transition shade and start blending that into our crease. I'm just winging this. I'm not sure what kind of look I'm going for today. Not that I'm ever sure what kind of look I'm going for. I just sit down and start putting eyeshadow on. And I will tell you guys, I can tell that these shadows so far have actually been revamped. I'm noticing, like, at least with this particular shade, it's just blending out really easy. If you guys can't tell, it's like not chalky or patchy at all. So that's really nice. Very little work to get this to blend out. Okay, so I'm going to go in with a little bit of this dark brown, and we're going to just pop that on the outer portion here. Okay, again, very little effort. So now I kind of want to go in with this peach shade, but the color that I'm using as a pigment is not really peachy, so I'm actually going to go in with this like rosy shimmer shade, and I'm just going to take that on our inner part of our lid here into that brown. Now you could stop here with your look, which is very pretty. I mean, I really like this. This is perfect for travel. I mean, you get like enough shades to create multiple looks. This is really, really pretty. So yeah, you could stop here with your look and just have a natural, everyday kind of smoky eye. But of course, I'm not going to stop here because I want to try out this Feather River Body pigment. This is in the shade Pistol. And Feather River Body, you can find them on Instagram. A friend of mine told me about them and actually passed this pigment along to me, and it is just stunning. It is unbelievable. It is a very small brand. You can find her on Etsy. But you guys, look at this pigment. I don't even know if you can see it, but it is just, it's breathtaking. So I couldn't just not use it today. I'm going to use a little bit of my Too Faced glitter glue, and I'm just going to use my finger to pat that on my lid here. And I'm just using that same brush that we used to pack on the shadow, and just going to go right over top of that glue. I mean, do you guys see this transition happening right now? Do you guys see this? Oh my goodness. You guys, look how freaking beautiful this pigment is. Whew. You guys, this is definitely my new favorite pigment. I can say that with confidence because this is just too pretty. I don't own anything like it. I've never seen anything like it. It is beautiful. All right, and I'm just going to quickly pop on these Ardell number 250 lashes. They're really pretty, really dramatic. Okay, those were very easy to get on. I didn't even have to trim them up. And I don't have any liner on, and I think they look pretty freaking good. So, moving on to the face, Wet n Wild came out with this new Wet n Wild came out with this new dewy photo focus primer, so I'm going to give this a shot. Okay, I think I got a little bit much, but I wasn't expecting it to be colored, so that's interesting. Did you guys see that? It's interesting that it comes out in color. I guess it did brighten my skin a little bit. Not like really noticing anything major. So I have this Real Techniques Expert Air Cushion Sponge. This is brand new. It says to use it dry with the cushion foundations. And I did pick up the Wet n Wild cushion foundation. The darkest shade they had was tawny. So that's really disappointing, Wet n Wild, because you guys have a lot of shades in the Photo Focus foundation. So what's good with this cushion foundation? So it says that it has SPF 15 in it, luminous, lightweight, and buildable hydrating formula. Of course, you guys know you get that guy in there, but I don't use that. It just looks like that. I don't know that this is going to be my shade, but like I said, it's the darkest shade they had. So basically, this sponge looks like this guy that comes with it, except you can hold it like this. So we're going to give it a shot and see how it goes. See if I like how it applies. So I'm just pressing that in there, getting some of the product. I mean, honestly, you guys, the coverage isn't bad. Looks pretty good. The color isn't really bad either, because once, as you see, it starts to settle into my skin, it pretty much matches, and it doesn't... Okay, throw that down. Nice going, Sheena. And it doesn't seem like this guy absorbed a lot of the product, like, at all. I mean, the product is on my skin. The only thing that sucks is, like, it's hard to really get into those hard-to-reach areas. I was going to try putting this on with a beauty blender, but I think I'll stick with this guy because I actually kind of like it. I went and dampened this Equal Tools blender, and it came with a second blender. And I'm just going to take this like over my face to press that foundation into my skin. It doesn't seem like with that cushion blender that it just like presses it in real good. So I'm just going to go over top of it. And this is the AOA Studio brand from Shop Miss A. This is their concealer in yellow. And I'm just going to take a little bit of this under my eye here. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this concealer. It's a little thick. A little thicker than what I was expecting. Holy bright under eyes. But I don't know how I'm feeling about this because the coverage broke apart on my nose, like pretty bad. So I'm just going to go over top of that real quickly. Looks like under my eyes too is pretty broken up. Which I've never experienced that before with product. Yeah, I don't know if it's the concealer or the foundation or just the combo together, but I'm not digging that. I don't know if you guys can even see it, but it's pretty broken up underneath there. So we're just going to move on. I'm going to use these Halo Holographic Drops, Custom Drops Liquid Highlight from Wet n Wild, and I'm going to set it with this Bitesy highlighting powder, or Bitsy highlighting powder. This is the Sally's brand, and I'm going to do that right away because you guys I don't know if you know or not, but when you're using liquid highlight, it doesn't set well with powder, and I really just think you should set it right away. I'm just going to use this blender. Yeah, that just broke apart the foundation too, so I'm guessing it's the foundation that's quite difficult. I don't know, I think with cushion foundation, it might just be one of those things that you just gotta wear on just a nice, light, natural day. Whoa, that's too much. Went in a little bit heavy, guys. A little bit hot there. By the way, I just went in with my AOA Studio blush. You guys have seen that before. And Wet n Wild in the stores finally started carrying their photo focus press powder in deeper shades, so I picked up the shade Cocoa. They did have the shade online, but I didn't want to order it. I wanted to be able to see it. So I was glad when I seen it in stores finally. I really like this powder. Very pretty. And I'm just going to throw on my Urban Decay liner and Whiskey. I don't have a new liner to try out. I actually want to take a little bit of this highlight on my inner corner. It's really pretty. I am actually kind of shocked because I wasn't expecting that. You know, like sometimes Sally's makeup at Sally's can be like hit or miss, so it's definitely a hit. And for lips today, I am trying out the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick. This is in the shade Cowboy. I love the applicator on this, and so far this feels really comfortable. And now I'm going to set my face with the new Wet n Wild Matte setting spray. Almost forgot to set my brow bone. I'm just going to use this top transition shade and go ahead and set that really quickly here. Alright you guys, so this is the completed look. I think the look is really pretty, but I'm going to wear all these products throughout the day. I have a doctor's appointment and lunch with some friends, and I will do a check-in and let you guys know my final thoughts on these products. So if you want to know what I thought about these products and how they wore throughout the day, make sure you stick around. Hey you guys, what's up? We are back for our nightly check-in because I need to film another video and remove all this makeup off my face and get in the shower because your girl's got work in the morning. But I did want to do a check-in. This makeup hasn't been on as long as I would have liked it to been on, but it's been on for about 8 hours. So I'm going to zoom you guys in just a tad bit closer. I'm going to take my glasses off and I'm going to let you guys see my face, and then we'll go over the products and I'll let you guys know my final thoughts and what I think you should pick up and what I think you should leave at the store. Alright you guys, so I'm sure that you guys are seeing this like spot right here and you're like, dang, that's beaming. It's definitely a glowy foundation. So I'm going to tell you right now, if you have oily skin, do not try out the new Mega Cushion Foundation from Wet n Wild. I do like a glowy foundation, but I also like a matte foundation. And I was in such a hurry today, you guys, that I did not contour, so just ignore all of that. Although I didn't have a new contour product to try out anyway, so that's okay. So anyways, this is my face after 8 hours of wear. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about the product. So as I said, I do like the new Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Foundation. It's not going to be, for me, an everyday foundation, but I do think when I'm going for a lighter, more natural, dewy look, that I'm going to definitely grab this more often. And although the shade selection is pretty disappointing, come on Wet n Wild now, step it up. This shade does match very well. This is the shade Tawny and it is medium deep. So if you're any darker than me, this is not going to work until they come out with more shades. But yeah, I do like it. I do like this new Real Techniques cushion sponge. I thought it was very nice, and it didn't soak up a ton of the product the way like a beauty blender would. I noticed in the past using a beauty blender with my cushion foundations, it just soaks up a lot of product, and I don't think that applying the Mega Cushion Foundation with a brush is going to work out. I recommend that you get one of these Real Techniques cushion sponges, or you use the one that comes with it. You guys know I don't ever use this guy, but I love this, and I feel like I had a lot of control with it, so I'm glad I picked it up. Moving right along, I am not a big fan of liquid highlighters, but I mean, this highlighter is pretty. It is banging. I feel like when you have a liquid highlight, you have to set it, but I don't feel like this meshed well with the Mega Cushion Foundation. Like, things didn't seem like they layered well on that foundation. That's why I said that's going to be more like a natural kind of look, where you're not maybe doing all the contouring and the highlighting and stuff. You just need to like slap on makeup and go. So, I mean, I do like the color, and I do like how like the coverage was with these. I love the applicator on this product, and it was way more highlighty than I thought it was going to be. And this is just like a swatch of it. This shade is holographic. I don't remember if I said that in the video, but like that is really stunning. But I would probably use this on a more full coverage foundation, because I noticed that like this totally broke up my foundation. But like, look at that. That's really pretty. And I know that these have been talked about, and it's some people hated them and some people love them. I'm kind of in between. I don't hate them, but I don't love them. But that's just because I'm not a liquid highlight type of girl. But I mean, like, that is just absolutely beautiful. So like a quick on the go, I might slap this on, but I definitely would put this on before you put any powder on your face, because it's just going to like jack everything up. As for the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder, I love this. I love this. I think this is great. It took them long enough to get a shade that would work for me in stores, but you could order this online, and this is the shade Cocoa. It is buttery. It goes on nice and flawlessly. It blends out nicely. I think paired with the Photo Focus Foundation, like, this would be stunning. You wouldn't be able to tell me nothing. I think you're going to be really matte. I mean, because the cushion foundation was dewy, can I say that, like, it worked as far as that? Not really, because I still do have, like, some natural oils coming through. I'm looking really dewy, really glowy, and that's okay. But I do like this powder. I really like this setting spray. Haven't had an issue with it, and I've used it more than once at this point. So there's not really too much to say about that. This eyeshadow palette. Love, love, love this, the new quads, like, that are reformulated. Like, I think that my eyeshadow looks amazing. It stayed on, locked in place all day. Like, this is the bomb. This is going to be like a go-to palette, a quick look, grab it. You know, I can get a colorful look out of it. I can get some peach. I can get, you know, some browns. I love this. I might throw this in my bag to take it on vacation, but like, yes, I really, really love this palette. I mean, honestly, I feel like if you got, you know, the other two shades that they brought out and you just packed 3 of them, I feel like you would be set for a trip. This Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick, which is in the shade Cowboy. I was really late about trying this out because you guys know that about a year ago, I had a liquid lipstick malfunction. I think it was like the Revlon liquid lipsticks that they came out with, and the Maybelline one. The Maybelline one tasted like grandma's perfume. It smelled so flower-like that I could taste it. It was disgusting. And the Revlon was patchy and it transferred. So I was like afraid of drugstore liquid lipsticks until I tried out the Wet n Wild one. So I was like, nothing's going to compare to those. But I've heard great things about the L'Oreal Infallible, like, lip line, and I mean, I do really love the Infallible lines, like foundation and powder and stuff like that. So I figured, you know what, it's been long enough. Overcome your fears. We shall overcome. And pick one of these up. And I'm glad I did, because as you guys can see, it's still on. and I had a salad with vinaigrette dressing, and you guys know like oil products can remove your lipstick, and it's not super opaque like it was when I put it on, but it's still on and it still looks pretty freaking good. I also had salmon for lunch, and then for dinner I had cheese and sour cream quesadilla, which I just finished. I had a glass of wine. I had a mimosa at lunch, and I mean, like, the staying power is there. So for a drugstore liquid lipstick, I'm gonna say like 2 thumbs up on this. I really like it. Now, when I first put it on, I was like, this is kind of sticky. But as I've worn it, it's not like sticky. It's more like moussey, but very comfortable. It doesn't give you that crusty, dry feeling that you might get from some of the other liquid lipsticks, like an Anastasia or a Kat Von D. Sometimes those are so matte that they're super dry, and they're like a ColourPop. This doesn't feel like this. This actually kind of reminds me of like the NYX Lingerie liquid lipsticks, and I know a lot of people don't like those because they don't like the moussey like texture, but I just feel like this is kind of similar to that as far as like how it goes on, but it's like so creamy. So now I feel the need to like pick up every shade, and now I want to try out like the matte lip gloss. Like now I'm interested. So okay, L'Oreal, you came through for me on this liquid lipstick. Next up, hands down, love the number 7 glow activating serum for sensitive skin. I recommend that you pick this up. This is skin changing and life changing. This is so good. Yes, it is a little bit pricey for a drugstore. I think this is like $17, but like it's worth it, and I like need 12 more of these. I really, really love it. I feel like my skin looks great, and if you have sensitive skin, it's perfect for you. Like, you just need this. You just need it. The Magic Collection Rose Water Hydrating Mist. Love this. I love products that have rose water in it. It's so good for your skin. It smells good. It keeps my skin hydrated, and as you can see, I used a lot of hydrating stuff plus a dewy foundation today, so hence all the glow. Like, this wasn't like a matte situation. So if you need to hydrate, your skin is thirsty, and you see products from the Magic Collection, don't sleep on them. Pick this up. Of course, another product that I was sleeping on is the Feather River Body Pigments. Y'all, I'm gonna swatch this on my hand. I know you guys have seen it on my eye. I know you guys see me apply it, but like, you ain't see nothing until you see a swatch. Like, first off, look at that on my finger right now. Stunning. Look at that. I feel like the camera just like does not do this pigment justice. It is so stunning that I need more. Like, I'm about to go on Etsy when I get some extra coins and pick up some more stunning pigments, because this is a small brand that people are truly sleeping on. This brand needs more exposure. More people ought to be talking about it, because like my eyes,
they poppin' is poppin'. They poppin', we ain't stoppin'.
the Wet n Wild Dewy Primer. I mean, what could I say? I like it. I think it did give my skin some brightening. I'm going to continue to test it out. Do I think you need to run out and like snatch this up and pick it up? Like, no, not necessarily, but I mean, it is a drugstore brand, and if you're looking for a cheap, affordable, dewy primer, then you might want to go this route. I mean, Wet n Wild is just out there killing it. They have really stepped it up, and I mean, you go Wet n Wild, because your girl's out here loving these products. Next, this AOA Studio Perfect Setting Powder in Banana. Smooth, brightening, set under my eye, and this was only $1. I mean, this reminded me of my HD banana powder from Absolute that I love. Like, it was up there with that. Now, the concealer I might have applied too much because I didn't realize that it was like on the thicker side. So it's really thick and really creamy. And I didn't know that. It's the first time trying it out. So I like it. But I feel like applying it on top of the cushion foundation, because it was more thick and the cushion foundation is more lightweight and a lighter coverage, that's why it kind of broke apart the foundation. Now, there's no doubt in my mind that if I try this over a more full coverage foundation, that's not going to do that. So for that reason alone, I'm going to say that I like this, but I need to like try it again to give my like final overall opinion. But I liked how creamy it was. I mean, for $1, like, you can't complain. It was like, honestly, it was creamy like my ColourPop concealer or my Tarte Shape Tape. But it was thick like my Kat Von D Lock-It concealer. It's really hard to explain it. Like, you would just have to try it for yourself. But like, it definitely gave like the brightening under the eye. Like, your girl is bright under the eye. And now that everything's settled, like, my under eyes don't look horrible to me, but I can see like where the foundation like broke up. So I like these two products. I just think like, just don't apply it on the Wet n Wild Cushion Foundation. As far as the Ardell Mega Volume Lashes, I use number 250. You guys know I love my Ardell lashes, and these are just as beautiful as the other ones that I have tried. I do like this Equal Tools Beauty Blender. Like, they did something different. This is not like the original gray one I had. I don't know if you guys remember, but I reviewed it and I was like, I hate it. It was hard. Like, it did not get like soft and fluffy like this one. This one's different. So whatever you guys did, Equal Tools, keep it up, because I now like this beauty blender. I probably will never find this exact one again, because I'll be afraid to buy a gray one. Afraid that it was the same one that I got a year ago, and not this like beautiful soft one, but a friend of mine picked that up for me. So the Bitsy Beauty Highlight, love it. I think it's beautiful. It layered over top of the Halo highlight very well. And I feel like it was a little more pigmented earlier, but I don't know. You guys could probably still see it like highlight on fleek. Yes, highlight is on fleek. But I feel like honestly, I feel like it was a combination of products. It was the wrong combination of products. Like, applying that cushion foundation and then putting a lot of other stuff on top was like not a good idea, but you don't know that until you try it out. So I'm glad I did. Anyways, that is it for everything that I tried out today, besides these number 7 beauty wipes. And I mean, to me, a makeup wipe is a makeup wipe. It did the job. But anyways, let me know if you guys have picked up any of these products. If you've tried them out, let me know how they worked or didn't work for you. Let me know if you are going to pick up some of these products now that you've seen this review. Anyways, if you guys like videos like this and you guys want me to review more products from the drugstore for you guys, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on all social media, which is linked down below in the description box. I have a desk full of products to try out for you guys, so I'm trying to get those videos out. My schedule is a little tighter than what it was, going from working part-time to working full-time. I'm not going to have as much time to like sit down and talk with you guys. So please have some patience with me. Epic fail. I just realized my mic wasn't completely plugged in. Still getting used to this thing. But anyways, you guys, I'm sorry about that. Please bear with me with my adjusting to my new work schedule. There's going to be more voiceover videos than me just sitting down and like talking to you guys, and I apologize for that, but like, your girl hasn't been full-time in like 5 years, so this is quite an adjustment for me. And I'm going to be, doing makeup on clients all day. I just might not have time to talk you guys through each and every tutorial, but I will do my best to still make sure that I have these types of videos up, because I know you guys generally enjoy these ones more than the voiceover videos. But anyways, yes, once again, that is it. Let me wrap it up because I'm blabbering on, but I'm just like, I want to make sure that I'm filling you guys in on everything and I'm not missing anything. Also, the giveaway for the facial cleanser brush has ended. I did contact the company with the winner and the email, so hopefully they have either contacted you or they will be contacting you within the next few days so they can get your address and send that brush out for you. But don't be upset. Your girl has another giveaway coming very soon. I have one planned out. I have a box that's sitting right next to me full of products. So yeah, don't forget to put a smile on your face because it is truly the best makeup you can wear. I love you guys so much, and I will see you on my next video. Bye, you guys.